is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocky. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Green. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they
makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Short pass finds the tight end and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Klubnik. Let's take a deep shot here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open, look out! Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down at 10. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He gets loose. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field. It's Green. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Anthony. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's hit just before the throw.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Green. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking to chuck it again. And this pass is on target. Caught. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. To throw, it's Klubnik. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Keeping it on the ground here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down at the 17. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Toss play to the outside.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to throw. It's Green. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Takes the toss and heads left. That run moves the ball across the 40. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football, but that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And he throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Green. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Third down. And the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Green. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And the Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Arkansas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him.
He's in the clear. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Zips it down the middle. caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The PAT puts them up 3. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as...
Going for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here. To the air, it's Green. Trying for a touchdown here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Razorbacks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Arkansas, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Catch made over. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
You know, here in the 4th quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
An inside give now from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Green. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
And the quarterback dropping back. Off target and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
Design quarterback run. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, the defense steps up here. Now we've got a 4th and goal situation. And now that you're in the second half, obviously a field goal here ties the game up. But you're pretty close. What do you think the decision is here? Do you go for this touchdown and maybe take the lead?
They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Arkansas.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. To the air, it's Green. He's running out of time here. Touchdown! Jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a game we're watching here. We take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.